Well, unfortunately, this will be the final season at Newcastle United. I've decided to narrow down the FM series just to the Championship, the Champions League, but I've thoroughly enjoyed being in charge of one of my hometown teams in Newcastle, and I'm really, really glad that you guys have enjoyed it too. Make sure that you leave a like. We want to really support this series going towards the end of the year, and never say never, we might come back for a season 4 at some point, but I just feel like to really do this save justice, I would have to maybe do 5, 6, 7 seasons to get them into that dominating the Premier League position. And I just don't think I've got that in me to keep 2 saves going, just being completely honest. I was pushing it with 2 seasons, I've stretched in with 3rd, and I think this is going to be the limit. So we're going to have a great time towards the end of the season. Heck, we might even win the Premier League, who knows. We are very much back in the title race after a wonderful run of form. But today, we have got 2 massive matches, one against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup quarter-final away from home, trying to get through the semis, and then we've got a home game against Fulham where if we can win that, we could potentially move back up into 3rd position in the league. Since you were last with me, things have gone rather well. I think you were back with me back in Lazio. Well, we've won every single match since then, and maybe one particular result will catch your eye. We beat Bournemouth 2-1 away from home. Koundé and Barbosa getting the goals there. We then beat Burnley 3-1 at home with Lenormand, Andrea Bellotti and Omar Richards scoring. And then we beat Linfield 14-0. Yes, 14-0. We absolutely romped home. Shall we watch the highlight, or watch the goals at least? It was honestly quite ridiculous. I've never seen anything like it. I think we had 66 shots on goal or something crazy like that. It started off with Calvert-Lewin, then to Sabitzer, got it to Reina, bicycle kick to open us off after 2.5 minutes. Unbelievable. Then 4.5 minute mark. Here's Bellotti, and he gets it in, and there was Reina back into Sabitzer 2-0 after 5 minutes of the match. Up to 7 minutes now. Justin got it back to Rice. Then Rice got it into the middle, and it was 3-0 because Dahlberg toe poked it in. 7 minutes gone. Just before the 10-minute mark, Saka long throw and Dahlberg with the header. 4-0 already after 10 minutes. Here's Calvert-Lewin, and now he gets it in. 11 minutes gone. Declan Rice with the shot, pretty much straight from the kickoff. 5-0. And then 16-minute mark. This is going to be the 6th goal. Justin got it in. Calvert-Lewin with the header. And I just couldn't believe my eyes. 16 minutes in. And then we were 6-0 up. 20-minute mark. Justin got it into the middle. Calvert-Lewin with the header again. 7-0 after 20 minutes. And I thought, wow, this is going to be double figures. 27 minutes goes. Justin into the box again. Calvert-Lewin with another header. A hat-trick of headers. It was quite unbelievable. That was 8-0 at half-time. Then Saka got it to Bellotti. Bicycle kick again. 46-minute mark. 9-0. Then it was James Justin once again. Another assist for him. Calvert-Lewin with the header. 4th goal. And there was the 10th goal of the match. Reina got it into the middle. Lenormand makes it 11 after 57 minutes. 60-minute mark. Sabitzer pushes forward. Gets it back to Saka into Bellotti. 12-0. 2 more goals to go. Reina whips it in. Lenormand there. That's his 2nd goal of the game. Lots of headers in this one. Reina whips it in, and Tomori with the header finishes it off at 14-0. Absolutely unbelievable. And look how many assists James Justin had. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 assists. Saka had 2. Reina had 1, 2, 3, 4. Just unbelievable play from everybody, and you look at that and you just think, wow, what a unbelievable group of statistics that is. That is just ridiculous. How many perfect 10s did we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 perfect 10s. I've never seen anything like it. 59 shots on goal, 32 on target, an XG of only 7. Clear-cut chances, only 5 apparently. Possession 64%. Passes completed, 90% of them. It was quite the match. It really was. Unbelievable. Then we beat Brentford 3-0 away from home. Jamie Vardy, Kasper Dolberg and James Justin on the score sheet. We then beat Wolverhampton Wanderers 2-0 away before beating Brighton and Hove Albion 6-0 at home. Jamie Vardy scoring a hat-trick in that match. He's come into some form recently. Belotti, Dolberg and Lenormand also on the score sheet. Meaning we are currently in 4th in the Premier League. Only 9 points off the top with 2 games in hand. So we are very much back in the title race. Can we keep it going today, though? Let's have a look at the team that we are going to play against Arsenal today. We've got Dean Henderson starting in goal with Trippier, Koundé, Milenkovic and Saka in defence. We've then got Rice and Willock in the middle of the park with Reina starting behind Calvert-Lewin, Dolberg and Jamie Vardy up top. So let's get into it then. Carabao Cup, of course, would love to go on and win this trophy. It would be our first at Newcastle. It would be the first trophy since the 60s for Newcastle United. It would just be a huge moment, and I think it could spur us on massively towards the end of the season. So let's see how we get on today. Away to Arsenal. It's not an easy FA Cup tie, or Carabao Cup tie, I should say. So, we'll keep an eye on how Arsenal do. But here's Nelson, whips it in, and now Ravella hits the bar. Unbelievable. That was very, very close. But, that could have been 1-0 Arsenal. Didn't quite happen, though. We're going to encourage the boys. Hopefully get them going a little bit. 20 minutes gone. We were 7-0 up at this point in the Linfield match. Let's book our ideas up. Yarakov to Luis Diaz. Now Guendouzi. Here's Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu whips it in. Header away by Kieran Trippier, but only as far as Kieran Tierney now. Tierney on the ball. Tierney still going. Here's Ravella, and there it is. It's 1-0, and Goff with the goal. Oh, sorry, it's not Goff. It's Guiri, is it? I can't read that. But it is 1-0. Is that his name? Guiri. Saka now with the long throw against his former club. Calvert-Lewin's there. And for once, he's missed a header. Wow. That's very unlucky. Saka gets it to Vardy. Oh, that's a poor pass. Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu now on the ball. And this is decent play from Arsenal, who are already 1-0 up here. Luis Diaz gets it forward 2-0. And it was Yankov with the goal. And Arsenal now 2-0 up. And that is what you call a disaster. Dolberg, Koundé. Dolberg boots it forward. Here's Jamie Vardy now on the ball. Back to Willock. Shoots, but only as far as the Arsenal player. Koundé now to Milenkovic. We need a goal back, and we need one now. Here's Dolberg. Rice. Calvert-Lewin. Here's Trippier. Trippier forward to Kasper Dolberg, who sticks it into the back of the net for his 8th goal of the season. Kieran Trippier with the assist, and Kasper Dolberg, excellent finish. Have a little look at this once again. Rice got it to Calvert-Lewin, who got it to Trippier. He found the gap forward to Dolberg. First time effort right into the top corner, and that is us back in the match. It's 2-1. Come on, the Newcastle. Come on. Come on. We need to do this. We'd love to be able to win this competition, as I've said. So we need to go out there now and absolutely nail it in this second half. So we're going to thrash our arms about and tell them how terrible they were. And maybe think about some substitutions early in the second half to try and change the game. Here's Reina, whips it in. Oh, it's a header over the bar. That really could have been 2-2. And we have had some good chances now. And now Arsenal have got Tierney to Ravella. Here's Luis Diaz now. He shoots, and that's wide. Disappointing from Diaz there. Now then. Coming up to the 60-minute mark. Let's have a little look at what we can do. So, Willock not having a good game. Neither is... what's his face? Declan Rice. We do that and then maybe bring on Gravenberch. Yeah. And Jamie Vardy not having the best of games, so Gabby Barbosa up top. Yeah, that seems okay to me. 3 changes at the 60-minute mark. Desperate times call for desperate measures. We desperately need to get back into this match now. 70 minutes gone. Come on, boys. We're going to berate them, try and get them back into it. But here's Tierney. Tierney again. Gets it forward. This could be it all over somehow, though. They've missed that. I have no idea how they did that. Here's Ravella. Whips it into the middle. Header away. Here's Gabby Barbosa now. On the counter-attack. Barbosa still running, and that is a terrible pass. What are you doing, son? What are you doing? Here's White. Now to Yankov. Yankov whips it in. Oh, and that is a fumble. That is a fumble and a half from Dean Henderson. And I think that is the Carabao Cup dream. That is now over. Oh, drat. Drat. Well, here's Ravella now. Ravella into the middle. Header. Oh, good save from Henderson this time. We need a goal immediately from this highlight if we are to take this to extra time. Henderson boots it forward. Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. And unfortunately for us, Arsenal are running rings round us. And that is everything that you do not want to see. He might have been offside. No. He was awarded the goal. And it was Kieran Tierney. Beautiful ball over the top. Yeah, Henderson, no idea what you were trying to do there, mate. So we are out of the Carabao Cup and absolutely stuffed by Arsenal. 4-1. That's a bit of a disaster. Well, quite a few changes for this match against Fulham then. We have brought in Sabitzer and Gravenberch into the middle of the park, and Boadu and Belotti come in up top. So let's get into the action. Hopefully we can absolutely smash Fulham and annihilate all of those negative thoughts because of the Arsenal match. And although I am absolutely gutted that we're not going to be in the Carabao Cup, or at least competing for the trophy anymore, what I am glad about is that it was the Carabao Cup out of all of them. We'd love to win the Conference League. We'd love to win the FA Cup. And of course, the big one is the Premier League. Reina gets it forward to Saka. This is a great start. Saka into the middle. Calvert-Lewin's there. And that is what he wasn't doing in the last match. When he was there with the headers, he never ever misses a header. And that is more like the DCL that we've seen all season, and within 2 minutes we are already annihilating those thoughts of the Arsenal match. And Calvert-Lewin once again with a brilliant header into the back of the net, and it's 1-0. Come on, Newcastle. This is what the Toon Army are all about. Here's fuck it. Yeah, I said fuck it, not the other thing. Here's Brian. Oh, header away by Sabitzer. Here's Brian again. Now to Lavery. Oh, it's a good ball forward and it's a decent save there from Dean Henderson. And now they've got a chance. Wilson into the middle and it's headed away. I actually have no idea, speaking of Wilson, whether Callum Wilson got another club. Because we just released him in the end, didn't we? Here's Andrea Belotti now. Pushing forward on this right-hand side. Is he going to whip it in? No, gets it to Sabitzer. He whips it in now. Gravenberch with the header. Doesn't happen for him, though. And, well, still less than 10 minutes gone in this match. And we are looking very, very strong out there. But can we put in the performance? Trippier into the middle. Header by Koundé. And somehow that's been cleared off the line. And we desperately need this second goal just to make it secure. Koundé now to Trippier to Sabitzer to Gravenberg. Nope, he's lost out, and now Fulham on the attack. Fulham still going. Oh, but Belotti wins it. Milenkovic, now Sabitzer. Here's Boadu to Saka now. Saka on the ball. He's pushing forward. He's going to whip it in to DCL with the header, and Boadu's there, and Boadu scores. Myron Boadu. And I think we're all right. I think that will be a goal. Didn't look offside to me. Let's have a look. And it is awarded, so there you go. And that is the 9th goal of the season for Myron Boadu. You all said he was a terrible signing. However, I think he's been really, really good and come in as a backup striker. Okay, £60 million for a backup striker. Not brilliant, but he does quite often get on the score sheet, which, you know, is really important. Boadu now gets it to Calvert-Lewin, and there's Belotti. Calvert-Lewin, it was nearly the full set of striker goals there, but unfortunately couldn't stick it into the back of the net. Manchester City, meanwhile, 1-0 up against Leicester City. Liverpool 3-0 up against Burnley. So the guys around us are also winning. What about Man United? That'll be one that's interesting. Yeah, good tackle. Here's Nanu now. Nanu gets it in. And that was a little bit of poor defensive work from the Toon. Those are two words not usually associated with each other. Man United 2-0 up against Bournemouth. So out of the 4 teams, we're losing the least or winning the least convincingly. However, Man City have just been pegged back. Koundé at the header. Here's Gravenberg. Oh, what a goal that is from Ryan Gravenberg. 6th goal of the season. That was absolutely brilliant. Top right corner. And now that should be the 3 points in the bag. That was absolutely awesome. Header away. Gravenberg, one touch. And then absolutely rifled into that top corner. That is a brilliant goal from him. And that is what we're talking about. Reina's going to come off for Sibley. Might bring off Belotti as well for Jamie Vardy. Here's Gravenberg with the corner into the middle, and there it is. Milenkovic scores his 6th goal of the season. He's looking very, very good. And now 4-1 up and starting to have a little bit of fun, using our fitness to really overwhelm this Fulham side. We're hoping for a Leicester equaliser late on here. Nanu, poor pass, and Sibley worked it out. Here's Gravenberg, boots it forward. Excellent ball. Here's Calvert-Lewin now into the middle. Jamie Vardy hits the post. Well, he was nearly having a party, but that did not look like it was going to happen. But wow. Wow. Here's Hector. Lavery. Hector again. Now here's Chalobah. Lavery. Matusiwa. Good ball forward to Lavery. This is going to be Fulham back into it here. Hector. Into the middle. Header. Oh, just wide. Just wide. Now, let's keep an eye on Leicester. Oh my goodness, Liverpool 7-0 up at Burnley. But that is it. Full time, we managed to get the 3 points against Fulham, which I think was a really, really important 3 points for us, because the Arsenal match took the sting out of what we were doing a little bit, and you know, I'm happy that we're back on track now, and hopefully we can push forward in January and February and really be in with a shout for that title race. So I think I'm going to take a bit of an extended break here, and we're going to do all of these matches here. That is a lot of matches for me to get through, 11 in fact, depending on how far in the FA Cup we get. But I do want to play the Tottenham Hotspur and the Europa Conference League first leg in the next episode. So that is when we're going to come back. If you have enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below. Subscribe for for more FM content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.